All right. Boy, it feels good to Tackman's in the building. Shout out to him. And we'll talk a little football tonight. We'll talk about this man right here. Now that the franchise in Miami is his, and we'll talk about that. Uh, the golf was great today. Mark Fitzpatrick came back to win, and I'm glad that people. This is great. The other night they couldn't hear me, which I did like. I appreciate. The other night they couldn't hear me. Tonight they will hear me. Okay. So Mark Fitzpatrick wins the Vows Pro tournament down in Tampa. Great tournament. Last month of golf has been awesome since Pebble Beach. I mean, this outstanding golf as we head towards the Masters. Yo, you want to pull up here and talk about the draft? Plah. Come up here. Dusty B here in a little while. Talk about his Raiders. And I'm going to talk about the Raiders tonight in a few seconds after uh, I see Montreal's at it again. They were singing "Hey Hey Nay Nay Goodbye" last night because of the Islanders and young Matthew Schaefer. My man can't come up. I got timing. I guess he's working tonight. I feel you, bro. This better be ready April 23rd and 24th, bro, because we're going big. I'm setting the groundwork for it right now. This week, you got time? All right, pull up. I'm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Friday, I'm going to kill Matt LaFleur. So I'll be on, I'm off tomorrow. I'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be off next Saturday, too. There's no reason to be on. Because the baseball sucks this week. Opening week sucks ass. It really does. I mean, almost in the building. I'm not getting all excited about this weekend. Now, 2 weeks from tomorrow, when we have the World Series rematch with the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, I'm all in. I'm going to do that series up here. One of the few baseball series I'm going to do all year long. Shout out to Marlon, tight end from Michigan. He got so much potential. Yeah, man, that's what I wanted you to pull up tonight. Yeah, you could put in the chat. The Dolphins got 11 and 30. Who would you take if you're the Dolphins at 11 and 30? I love your expertise. Let me know who would you take. Of course, one of the great scouts on the planet, Tackman Clan Killer. You know. So while you're doing that, Ramos in the building. What's up, Ramos? Let's go around today. I told you about the golf. I don't know who won the Capitals and the Capitals game. I know it was too late. I don't know. I believe the Rangers, if I'm mistaken, I think they lost. Yeah, they did. Winnipeg got the game-winning goal in sudden death. I did see that live. I'm taking the O line from Georgia. Yeah, yeah. So he's taking the big boy from Georgia. Matter of fact, let me put that up there since I'm in here tonight. Boy, I'm in a good mood. Ever since the Dolphins have made that coaching change and brought in a real GM, I felt so great. Sullivan and Hafley has done more in 7 weeks than the Dolphins have done in the last 43 years. And I'm dead ass serious about that. Let me see. I got it now. Yeah, I believe it's from here. I could tell you the kid who Tack is talking about. No, it's not the one. Go back. Not the one, folks. Not the one. Let me make sure. It could be the one. You see. Tack, I'll be right back with you in 2 seconds. Let me just do this first. No, this is not it. They got draft simulator. All these crazy things about the draft. I love doing the combine. It made me mommy when I was in my 20s following the combine. It really made me feel young again. Let me see what Tack is saying right now. Mm. The the coach is cutting the players who doesn't fit his style, which is why Chubb left the team. He was anyone. Okay, he's. I think Ramos is talking to Tack. I tell you, these Dolphin guys, man. Let me tell you, these Dolphin guys, man. Let me tell you something. Yeah, this is not the one either. I gotta find the shit I had back when I was doing the combine. That shit was dope. Maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. All right, Tack is talking about. Well, they got this is up to date. So right now they got Caleb Downs. He's not going to the Saints, so it looks like more he may be going to uh as they update this Cornell Tate. I'll tell you right now, if he's there when the Dolphins pick, they will rush that pick up. This Dylan Finneman, oh my God, boy, you talk about the great white hope. They got him in the top 11. Are you kidding me? Spencer Vano, yeah, I could see the Dolphins taking him. Monroe Freeling, that's the guy who that Tack likes right there. Monroe Freeling. I don't know what they're going to do, if you want me to be honest with you. I don't know what they're going to do. I like the kid from Clemson. Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. And Manzano wants to come up here. We'll talk about this man tonight in his locker room. You people that Pete takes know that is that man's locker room right there. And I'm about to get into the Raiders, and what an off season. They are the buzz everywhere. Proctor and Tate, I'm not really sold on him. Okay, not a problem with me. I just I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. They can trade down. I know this. They trade. They better if they're gonna trade Brooks to the Cowboys. They better get the 20th pick back. Rah, shots fired. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's going on, that boy, man? Zion will be up here in a minute. I'm waiting for him. I see the old crew got a lot of DMs from the ladies over in England today as they were celebrating Arsenal choking again. And it's funny, Raiders will be fine. Their run defense was pretty good. Fixed the secondary and O line through the draft. Yeah, I think the Raiders are really killing it, boy. They're really killing it. Yeah, but back to Arsenal, I see that they. I don't get into it, but I can tell you, Tyrion Henry was on his show he beats on with the beautiful Kate Scott, used to be Kate Abdo, and he said something this week that was heartwarming for him. He wondered why So many people now that United has gone on a huge run. I think they're 9-1-1. I don't know if they won this. They was playing Friday night. I don't know if United won. But he said, how come when Manchester United is winning again, everybody's celebrating, but when Arsenal does anything good, people hate on them and people want to see them lose. Now, I don't live out there. I don't get into that world. But I know one thing. There was a lot of beautiful chicks DMing me late this afternoon. Remember, they're 5 hours ahead of us on the East Coast. So if it's right now, they should be going. These ladies should be getting ready to go to work in the morning. It's 20 to 1 in the morning out there in England. And boy, was they celebrating Arsenal losing, boy. God, they were celebrating. Shots fired. Blah. Yeah, they're sleeping. Those chicks are sleeping over in England right now. They're fine looking too, I'll tell you that. Don't sleep on Vandenberg, defensive tackle from Georgia. Man, Miami got so many picks, bro. That's why I need you, especially night 2 up here, bro. We're going to go through it. Me and you are going to go through it. Raiders will be fine. Waiting for Manzano to pull up. That boy wants to pull up again. Yeah, keep 305 over there. We don't need them here tonight. Keep them over there. I don't need them up here. Remember, I do my own shows up here. You know what? I get the feeling there's Dolphin fans in this cloud. So let me start with Miami. I wanted to start with the Raiders. I'll get to the Raiders. Let me start with Miami. Patino moves on. I have no interest in college basketball. None. I don't even pay it no attention. I haven't watched a second of men's college basketball in God's knows when. All right, let's get to the Dolphins right here. That man right there, Malik Willis. As it says right there in the thumbnail, is he the answer in Miami? My answer is I don't know. I know one thing. John Eric Sullivan is going to get him that receiver. And he's going to be a receiver, folks, that's going to be a good old boy. That means Moss needs Virginia to win his pool. That means that the people who they are going to draft, get used to this Dolphin fan. These guys are going to be clean cut, good citizens. And what they want out of them is these players who they're going to bring in, that they don't go nowhere near South Beach. Let me repeat that for you Dolphin fans out there, especially the Dolphin community who right now is on their knees praying for a quarterback, Ty Simpson at Ferry. Let me say it again. They do not want players who will venture down to South Beach to live the nightlife. They want good guys. And the one thing about this draft, and this is why they're trading a lot for this draft, there's a lot of grown young men in this draft. What does that mean? 23, 24, 25-year-olds is flooded in this draft. And this is why they want to replace who they have already cleaned out. And I love every minute of it. I love it. No Ty Simpson, I agree. Defense, offensive line, tight end, I agree. Definitely a tight end for Willis. Are you kidding me? They are definitely going to get a tight end a wide receiver for Willis. Maybe Allah, sneaky good QB. But I'll tell you one thing. I like Drew Allah. That's that Aaron Rodgers drop back and release. I do like that. Brooks to the Cowboys. I'm hearing it. They want that. Miami wants that 20th pick. If I'm Dallas, I give it to him. He's better than anybody in this draft. He was first team All Pro NFL at middle linebacker. as the Dolphins continue to clean house. Back to Willis. Um, uh, I don't know. I like Tutu Atwell. I like the receiver from the Cowboys. I like what they're going to surround them with. Whoever's going to be the number one will be drafted. And if they fix the line, this team should win 7 games. That's why I took the Dolphins in the over. Yeah, Mace. He's a good boy. A la big arm. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you take, now that you got 30, maybe you take him with that second round pick, get quarterback out of the way, and the fans will stay quiet. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see that. Oh, I love the direction they're going. Like I said before, they've done more in 7 months, in 7 weeks, excuse me, than the Dolphins have done the last 43 years. The Dolphins have been so inept that their Hall of Fame window has closed once Zach Thomas got in 2 years ago. It's closed now. There ain't going to be another Dolphin Hall of Famer for a while. Who are you going to do? Get Kuchenberg in? He's passed away. Definitely should get Dick Anderson and Jake Scott in. Armando Salguero got that power. If I'm Armando, I would do that. I know the other day, a guy asked Big O, how come Richmond Webb is not in the Hall of Fame? He didn't win anything. You know why Jason Taylor got in first ballot? The true story? Tom Brady wrote a letter to the NFL Hall of Fame committee and said, you have to put this guy in. Zach Thomas, Sam Madison, Patrick Surtain Sr. Why? The best defense ever went up against. Tom Brady said that. Problem with Miami is you had Jay Feely at your quarterback. Never came up big in big playoff games. And maybe if 5 players on defense gone at 11th pick, then trade down a little, eh? I wouldn't mind that. I just have complete confidence that Sully knows how to draft, unlike the other fools they had. And don't worry, I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in on the Dolphin community yet, but you know that's coming. It's me. You know how much I can't stand those people. You know that's coming. And maybe if yeah, I read that already. Back to what I was saying. It's Malik Willis's team now. It's his locker room. I'm hearing Seattle and Dallas talking to Miami about Achane. I don't think Seattle has a problem giving Miami the 32nd pick in the draft for Achane. Not. And you know how excited I am right now to be back in Miami? I'm so excited, man. I feel like I'm 9 years old again. That's how excited I am. The retardation that this franchise have gone through since their last Super Bowl 42 years ago. Let me repeat that out loud for you Dolphin fans and the Dolphin community. This year will be Super Bowl 61. It's been 42 years since Dan Marino took you to your last Super Bowl. Super Bowl 19. You have been irrelevant since the 92 championship game against the Bills. You wasted 2 of the greatest running back years in the history of the sport when you had Ricky Williams and couldn't even make the playoffs, winning 10 games back-to-back years and didn't make it. These idiots talk about Drew Brees. No, you dumbasses had a chance to take Matt Ryan number 1, and you passed up on him to take a broken down offensive tackle from Michigan. And then after that, let's keep it 1,000 here. You combine Tannehill, Chad Henne, Tua, whoever the stupid quarterback from the Ravens and Ryan Fitzpatrick, you have now wasted 26 years of quarterback play. Let me repeat that. You have you have wasted 26 years of quarterback play in Miami. Wasted. When the last time we saw a great quarterback play? Marino in '94 on one leg, and that was his last great year, by the way. We have if you look up the stats, okay. Thank you, Miss Molina. Love you too. So the problem has been with this franchise for the last 42 years. It's not quarterback, you morons. It's poor drafting. Let me repeat that to the Dolphin community, those dumbasses, okay? The problem haven't been quarterback, it's been poor drafting. All right? And I don't want to hear any of you fans in the Dolphin community talk about, well, they had to get rid of these. These guys were losers in that locker room. Losers. Okay? All right? Now you're going to bring some winners in the locker room. Kids that will be proud to put on that Dolphins uniform. And I cannot wait. This is one of the most exciting times in my sports fandom life. Yep. Poor owner and poor management. And it's mighty funny how Troy Aikman had to come in here. Troy Aikman, a Super Bowl, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I'm going to add something to this right now that's going to get a lot of you Dolphin fans pissed off. Stephen Ross trusts the word of Troy Aikman more than he ever did Dan Marino. It was Dan Marino who told Stephen Ross, you should take Justin Herbert. He didn't listen to Dan. He took a broken down quarterback with a busted hip. It was Dan who told him, keep the logo. Stephen Ross told him, I ain't listening to you. I'm keeping my logo, my uniforms. How did that work out? Ever since you changed the Jason Taylor uniforms for the piece of shit they wear now, how does that work out? Okay. Yeah, I just wrote it. Yeah. Give Moss and Mace 10K, not no millions. You better give me 10 million to run this sorry ass ship in Miami. You better believe that. Let Mace and Moss draft consultants and we cheap don't need Aikman. Yeah, Troy Aikman, boy, let me tell you, he let it be known he's coming back to Miami and he's staying in Miami. And it's a dream job of him to be in Miami. And what a job he's done. He picked the right coach, he picked the right general manager. And away we go. And the Dolphins are going into a phenomenal time in their history now. A complete rebuild, new players, new characters, players who are proud to be Dolphins, good citizens, because that's what they're going to draft. They're not going to draft guys going down to South Beach. Those days are over. I do it for free and some South Beach action. You enjoy South Beach. I ain't going nowhere near it. Tampa Bay, yeah, that's about to start. 2020, 2024 Stanley Cup memories, Mason. No memories for me. I can tell you that. I'm up here having a good time. And I hope you Dolphin fans enjoy this year and the next decade. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy my time. But how it feels good to be a Dolphin and Calgary Flame fan. It sure does. I'll be running draft night in here for the Flames, and I'll be doing it by myself, of course. And some of the Calgary guys coming from Barn Burner will be in the chat saying what's up to their boy Mace. As I'll be rocking my Theo Fleury jersey. I'll be wearing Fleury and Newendike for the draft. I won't be wearing Gilmore or Roberts. I'll be wearing Fleury and Newendike for the draft. New stadium getting World Cup hockey. Yeah, they're getting the Edmonton's getting the semifinals and the finals, and Brett Warner gave them the finger. Good for Brett Warner. A lot of people upset about that. But remember, Gary Bettman caters to Edmonton. Brett Warner, Toontown. Yeah, that's Saskatoon for Moss. Oh, look who decided to say hello. Look at him in the chat room. Look at Buddy Upson. Talking about Dan Marino jersey. You know, there was mocking Dan the other day down in South Florida saying that the players only know him as Uncle Dan. He does nothing but it's a figurehead. And that's a damn shame. I know it bothers his ego that Troy Aikman's coming there and taking over. And everybody should give Troy Aikman this. Troy Aikman's been there 2 months. Sullivan's been there 7 weeks. Hafley's been there 6 weeks. Guess what? They've done more in 7.5 weeks than the Dolphins have done since 1983. Let me repeat that for the record. Sullivan, Hafley have done more in Troy Aikman in 7 weeks than the Dolphins have done the last 43 years. Blackhawks are sad business. They'll be good next year. What up, Coach Mace? How are you doing today? How are you feeling today? Much love and respect. I'm in great spirits, man. And I haven't gotten to Dusty's Raiders, who, if you go on social media, everywhere you look, the last 48 hours, a lot of the Raiders are getting the love back from their diehard fans. The mystique in Raiderville is coming back strong. Bruins own Red Wings. I did not see that last night. Last night, I was sleeping. Yeah, Mace, we got Dan, the man, and 5 Aikman, some fraud owner money. Out Troy. All right, Moss doesn't like Troy Aikman there as the new voice of reason in Miami, the new power broker. That boy, he could come up if he want. Talking about his Raiders. Bruins, yeah, they beat the Red Wings, I guess, last night. And what a job by the Canadians last night as the fans were singing the third period, Shanae, hey, Shanae, goodbye to the Islanders because of Matthew Schaefer. They went at Suzuki last night. Suzuki held his own, and then hell broke loose at the Bell Center last night. Montreal pounding the Islanders 7-3. And Patrick Waugh. Go back to the football. Hey, it's Malik's team now. Let's see what he does with it. They're going to get him a receiver, maybe 2 receivers. I know they love the Oregon tight end. And if they move down, that may be the guy they target. Even though I think the Vanderbilt tight end is better. Moss, I cannot do March Madness. I'm sorry. Sorry. Can't do it. Malik and the A-Chain. A-Chain may be gone, bro. Hey, look. I know there's a lot of fans upset that all these losers they supported the last 5 years are all gone. Hey, what do you expect? They were poisonous to the locker room. They don't want no poison in there. They'll have 20 million to spend on June 2nd. The Dolphins. They'll have $20 million of free money. You know, a lot of it's going to their rookies, but they'll find somebody to help Malik, or they'll get another lineman. But right now, I love the direction the Dolphins are going, and I think they're in good hands right now. Very happy about the Dolphins. Very very happy. Hope keep Achan unless offer a first rounder this year or next. Yeah, same for Brooks. Cowboys want him. Give us 20. You can have him, and that will be fun for me. Opening night of the draft. Dolphins got 11, 20, and 30. Wow. And then you got Friday night. I'll be on camera, so I'll be rocking the Zach Thomas jersey on Thursday. And I'll pick one for Friday. You know what? I'll wear the Jason Taylor on Friday night. Boy, I'm excited. I sleep so good now after what the Dolphins have done, getting rid of all those losers, and now you got real football men from Green Bay running the team. I love it. You could have Troy Aikman has been nothing but fine wine since he's joined the Dolphins. And Marino has been proven, like I said, he was many years ago, a figurehead. And now that Aikman's there, Aikman's the real deal, folks. And yep, that was last night. I saw the highlights at 5 o'clock this morning, 3:05. Aikman's the real deal. And we have a new sheriff in town. His name is John Eric Sullivan, aka Sully. And he's going to get things right in Miami. South Cheesehead, Aikman, nothing is Sully's maze. It's Aikman, bro. Because Aikman convinced Aikman convinced Ross to fire that idiot who was the head coach, and he didn't want none of those San Francisco guys because they were all buddies of of that idiot coach. Aikman said, "Don't do it," and Aikman was right. And remember, Troy Aikman has a ring, something that the Dolphins haven't seen one of their players wear in 53 years. Okay, and how did that throw the football in the air? How did that work out? It didn't work at all. 33 years of that bullshit, and it didn't work. Nothing but failure. Now we got a coach. We have a quarterback. We're going to play power football. 49ers of the South. We're going to play power football now for now and forever notice. And I love it. Great job, John Eric Sullivan. Melina says Miami fins up. Yep. Fins up in Miami now. And isn't it funny how the second I come back, they bench Tungala, they get rid of Waddle, they get rid of all these guys. I'm going to miss Minka, but Minka never wanted to be in Miami. Didn't respect the organization. Minka got to the Jets, and he's happy being a Jet. They paid him. He got his money. He's back home because he's a Jersey guy. And his mom's house is like 15 minutes from Freehold, New Jersey, with the Jets train. So, he's home. Lambeau South, that is the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Melina should know that. That's Jared's World is Lambeau South. Miami is now Green Bay South. Let's do it, everybody. Dolphin fans out there, this is your new chant from now on. Let's go, everybody. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Isn't that better than that stupid hokey song that you've been playing for the last 50 years, Miami Dolphins. Get rid of that shit. Let's do it the right way. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. And you know, I heard that a lot of Packer fans are buying Dolphin tickets. You know why? They get away for the weekend. They know Half. They know Sullivan. There's a lot of Green Bay guys in the organization now. They're making a party, having a good time. Bring it. Bring the winning feeling. 32 of the last 36 years of winning seasons. What a consistent dynamo that is. Beautiful, isn't it? They know how to win in Lambeau. Okay, they got problems there now. I'll address that Friday night with that idiot Matt LaFleur. I'll kill him up here Friday night. Get ready for that. Get your tickets now. I'll kill him Friday night up here. I know what's going on in Green Bay. My man is there. Okay, this man was there. I know what's going on in Green Bay. Melina, let's sing it with me. All right, let's do it again, Dolphin fans. Let's go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go. That's right, baby. That's the new beat. Oh, man. So, you know, Seahawks will open up Wednesday night, September 9th, because the Rams and 49ers will open up Thursday, September the 10th in Australia. I think they're playing in Melbourne. Melina, go, Fins, go. They want the Patriots there. They want another Patriot destruction of the Patriots again. Keep the fan base happy, the 12s. And we'll find out who opens who in May. We'll find out. So the Dolphins are in great hands. This guy draft better, and I believe I have complete confidence. Bring them up here. Wouldn't be me if I didn't bring them up. Where my boys at? There you go. Here's my boys. There they are. I have complete confidence in these two men to bring the Dolphins out of their doldrums and pathetic misery. And let's start seeing some real winning football down in Miami again. Run the football left. Let's do it, everybody. Run to the left. Run to the right. Run up the gut. That's Dolphins football now from now on. Great job. Great job by these two men who have complete confidence in that they will get it together very quickly. I got the Dolphins winning 7 games this year. Very quickly. I don't care for Lightning Flames. I know the Lightnings are going to beat them tonight. As they better win tonight. I'm talking about the Lightning because I don't like that we won 2 in a row. But I don't want to talk about them tonight. I'm too much in a good mood about the Dolphins right now. So these two men will lead them out of the doldrums, get them back to respectability very quickly with a Super Bowl defense that they'll build through the draft. Good quarterback play by Willis. And maybe a new power back to run the football. We'll find out. We will definitely find out. If you want the championship belt of your dreams, the link is underneath. And you go to Big Time Belts, Mohamed Zubair, the best in the business right now. He is rolling. And I will show you pictures of my 2, and I got a 3rd one coming next week of TNA and a 4th one coming in mid-April. Big Time Belts, that's right. Big Time Belts, go to the link below, join their Facebook group. I'm in the group. And also, if you want a belt, DM them on Instagram, Mohamed Zubair or Big Time Belts, and get the belts that you always dreamed of. Look at those belts. Ain't they beautiful? I got my TNA belt. I got 2 of them last week. I expect another one next week. Oh, yeah, they're legit. Yeah. Fins Take 83. Look at this. The man who's doing Florida State, folks. The man who saw the light of God wants that piece of shit quarterback. Who's going to win comeback player of the year? I won't talk about that tonight. I did that the other night. And he will win comeback player of the year. You can book that. Tua will be the comeback player of the year. He has everything in Atlanta they didn't have in Miami. Shout out to you too, man. Enjoy your new channel. Salute to you. You did the right thing. You saw Jesus gave you the light. You got the hell out of Dodge. I don't blame. Who, Mace? What do you mean who? Steve Skipper. Tua will be comeback player of the year. Because again, Miami failed them. I talked about that last week. They failed him. They never got him offensive line, never got him a power back. Instead, they got him a Marshall Faulk back, where the next place he goes, he's going to explode. Okay? Poor coaching, poor management, and an owner that is just as dumb as it's dark outside right now. Yes, he is. Go bet it right now. Bet 365. You better believe it. Tua will be the comeback player of the year. Matt Ryan didn't draft old boy, the guy who went to Washington, who they picked with the 8th pick. That's another reason why Matt Ryan fired the GM and the head coach. Steve DeBerg is comeback player of the year. Yeah, Tua will get comeback player of the year. Without a doubt. Playing indoors, NFC South, they'll win the division. They'll win 11 games. They got an easy schedule. We'll bet it now. Tua will be the comeback player of the year in the NFL. And the media loves Tua. They're going to support it. They're going to support it. Baseball on Tuesday, when I come back up here, we'll do the American League, the Angels. Can they be the surprise team of baseball this year in the American League and win about 80, 84, 86 games this year and miss the wild card? Can they do that? How powerful the Orioles. Speaking of that, a guy made Zubair do him the 2026 Baltimore Orioles World Champions belt. And let me tell you, folks, it is a piece of work. Let me find it for you. Remember, I don't talk stupidity in here. I talk nothing but realism. Okay? Back home in Miami, feel good. We're gonna do a show on that around the draft time. It'll be me with a package in my hand. Know what that package is? You have to wait to find out. But it feels good to be back home in Miami, let me tell you. It feels great to be back home. Let me get Facebook up here and show you. You talk about a piece of work. This is done beautiful by Zubair. And Zubair is making the hits, baby. Let me tell you. Let me get them up. See if I can find it here. Find it for you. Oh man, this is so beautiful. You got me smiling tonight. I am smiling tonight. I don't want to see these stupid women. The last thing I want to see is women right now. Man's flossing his belt. A lot of guys are flossing their belts. Isn't that something? Let me go find this, man. Stop the foolishness. Yeah, it's not up here. Oh. Let me find this belt. There we go. Yep, found it. The guys are flossing their belts tonight. Proud of the guys. I'll be flossing mine. So here it is. Wait till you see this. Oh my God, this is one of the nicest fan belts I have ever seen. Fins up, Mr. Miami Dolphins for life. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Oh man, I feel like a kid in a candy store right now. That's how happy I am right now. Mhm. Lay your eyes on this. Isn't this a beautiful piece of artwork? Let me go back to this. Let me go back to this. Hold up. There we go. All right, here we go. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna roll the pictures of this. Shout out to Chris, by the way. Good luck with Florida State, bro. I mean, like your new channel, bro. Cause I tried to tell you people that dolphin shit wasn't gonna work, bro. And as usual, I'm right as usual, ain't I? Let me show you the pictures of some of this beautiful artwork. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Mm. Welcome to Birdland 2026 World Champions on the belt. And they have every right to think that way. Because, you know, I love them this year in the American League. They'll lose to the Blue Jays at the end, but I love them. Team had just won 100 games 2 years ago. People seem to forget that. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous piece of artwork. I'm gonna have to talk to Zubair about this one. Look at there goes the Oreo bird right there. Camden Yards on the side of the belt right there. Camden Yards. Beautifully done. And there goes the courtesy of it. There you go, right there. Good job right there. Knew he was a killer. First time that I saw him. Wonder how many girls he had left and left haunted. What a job by Joubert, as usual. And let me say this, please. Everything I do is legit. And believe it or not, that's why people hate me so much. No, I'm dead serious. Because I'm right most of the time. When I say I'm going to get something, I get it. And a lot of people don't like that. And what I say to those people is F them. So the link is below. Go to his Facebook page, Facebook group. Go get you a belt. It's going to cost you. You know, you rather pay to get him because his is handcrafted. WWE is machinery. And they've raised the price on that piece of shit. And everything I do is legit. I don't have time, and I'm dead honest what I'm about to say. I don't have time to deal with people. That's why when you see me up here, I'm talking to people who want to hear what I gotta say, respect what I gotta say, and when I'm right, you go back and say, you know what, this guy was right. I don't like this guy, but he's right. And he doesn't have an ego about himself, like most concept creators do. So, what a job by Zubair. Cannot knock this man. Let me see. Pins up, so this is from Moss on. These damn Sabres got the lead again. Yeah, but like I said about the Sabres, and I'll say it again. Either they're going to get bumped in the first round or they're going to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I see from them. That's why I'm not too excited about Buffalo. I love Malik in Miami. I love Malik there, and I'm excited. Hey, CB, I've been back in Miami since late December, and I've been doing nothing but praising the team, killing the Dolphin community. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it, but I've been praising the team. And like I said, these two men have done more with Troy Aikman in 7 weeks than the whole entire organization has done since the day they took Dan Marino with the 27th pick in the 1983 draft. Their problem in Miami, and I've been saying it for years, has been poor drafting. And now they're going to have a guy who's going to do things right. Kansas Jayhawks got eliminated again. Okay. Definitely coaching. We were in Alabama at Cam Newton's tournament last week. Nice. Nice. You took the son up there, bro? Took your kids up? Took your son up there? It's nice, bro. Good to hear that. Coaching, then CB83, nice one. Miami Marlins, Houston Astros for life. Cheat throws. Chris said, I've been ghost. My son is in 7-on-7 season. I've been gone every weekend. Good for you, bro. Good for you. That's why I said a couple of years ago, you're a good dad, bro. You're a good father, and your son and your daughter should be proud to have you as a dad, bro. Shout out to you. Speaking of that, let me find this sad story, and I want Moss to also pay his respects. Let me get this. Let me get the sad story that came across this morning. And I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning when I was in the shower. When I got out of the shower, I found this story out, and I've had nothing but grief. I'm going to say it right now. No, let me find it. It's like I said. My prayers, my love, my prayers, and my support goes to the Pierce family. She was a NHL.com writer for the Minnesota Wild. And tragically, in the wee hours of the morning, her and, let me make sure I got this right. Her and her three children perished last night. My Lord, the panic, the horror that they felt. God took them to a better place. So my thoughts and prayers. I know Moss, Melina, everybody feels the same way in the NHL community. We lost a great one. Miss Jessie Pierce and her 3 children died in wee hours in the morning of a fire in the house at this. Horrible. So my condolences to the Pierce family, and God bless their children. They're all in a better place now. Godspeed to all of them. Let me see who else is writing right now. Moss wants them to keep HN. Malik good for Lambeau South. Hey, Chris, you did a great job, man. My salute to you, bro. I love Malik in Miami. I love the Dolphins right now more than I had in the last 34 years. I'm not going to lie to you people. Since they lost the NFC Championship game. Are you coming in? Are you coming to join us? I'm talking to you, baby bro. You coming to join me? 305 will run up here to hear you. I don't know where I-Test is tonight. He dropped this for Sean. Talk Dolphins with him. Money mace. That's what he means by double mace. So, I love the vibe now. I love being back home in Miami. I never left. I just said, hey, you guys deal with the buffoonery you're about to deal with. But you'll find out Friday night what's going on in Green Bay. It's not pretty right now, and I will destroy Matt LaFleur up here Friday night. Get your tickets now. Oh, come on, man. You just listening? I love those signings. Moss, you've been working too hard. I love those signings. Those guys are your second and third receivers. Sean, I apologize, bro. Rub your son's head for me, top of his head for me. Say hi to mom. Sean's taking care of man's business, like Big O would say to Dolphin community guys. I'm not going to use it because Sean got his lady with him. But, bro, you guys really need one. I'll kill the floor Friday night up here. Get ready for that. Get your tickets for that one. Appreciate all you guys coming in to say what's up or listening. Tutu Atwell was a great signing. Word is, though, that a lot of these guys the Dolphins are signing to one-year deals, they will not re-sign them back. But they want to get at least 6-7 wins out of them. And like I've always been saying up here, you can coach the defense up. It's hard to put an offense in unless the quarterback knows the offense. And that's what they say is going to go down in Miami. So I'm excited. I have nothing but praise for these two men and Troy, Dan Marino, and the Seven Dwarfs of what they are. A bunch of ass clowns that stood there for years and watched this franchise rot to hell. Now, Troy Aikman, there's a reason why Troy Aikman's sticking around, because Stephen Ross is giving complete control to Sully. Like Sully said, I have the last word. Yeah, him, Aikman, and the coach. That's the way it's going to be until further notice. And I love every minute of it. Me too. Speed and good route running. Yeah. And right now, I have a great feel for this franchise finally. And you'll see it April 23rd, Zach Thomas jersey, Friday night, Jason Taylor jersey, and then Saturday, a blast from the past. We'll be rocked. That's Saturday afternoon. That afternoon, we'll just review the Dolphins' picks. We'll applaud them. They deserve. And like I said, they're in the right place now. Thank you by the Green Bay guys. I wouldn't trust anybody else in my franchise, but Green Bay and John Snyder, my man in Seattle, of course. Only man in the history of the sport to win with two exactly different rosters at every position. The first team ever in the Super Bowl era not to turn the ball over in the playoffs of the Super Bowl, with a very mediocre quarterback in Sam Darnold. Okay, let's keep it 1,000 here. 2-2 Atwell. And I'm a Dolphin fan next year. I wouldn't expect anything less than 7 wins. I already bet them on Vegas. I bet them over 6.5. I love them. They're 4.5, but that's too easy to win. This team is better than you people think. And when you got me singing the praises of somebody in the Dolphins organization, and where is the Dolphin community at, by the way, who said if you criticize Chris Greer, you're a racist? How did that work out? Oh, you guys with him on the street? Yes, I am. I believed all the bullshit that those Dolphin community guys said to me, and you ended up empty-handed. And now I hope most of you go with Tua on to Atlanta and watch Tua ball. Because Tua's going to ball in Atlanta. I hate to tell you guys that. He is going to ball in Atlanta. So, I will be back Tuesday night for the American League preview. We'll be doing baseball. And we'll get back to football on Thursday. I'll do some more Dolphins for you as I'm pumped up and ready for the for the Dolphins season, their off season to commence, and I'm looking at a anywhere between 6 and 8 wins this year. Next year it'll be different. I have to see where we're drafting, what we're doing. I'll reassess the season a year from now, exactly a year from now, and we'll talk about it in here. So I want to thank Moss Gunner, aka CK Moss, Mr. Miami, Big Money Sean, CB83, been with his son 7 on 7. Good for him. That's why he's a great dad. The beautiful Miss Melina, 305. I told Manzano to pull up. He didn't. And we'll see you Tuesday night for baseball, the American League preview. Will the Angels be the surprise team with their pitching in the American League? And of course, Tackman Clan Killer. Let me see who's in the chat right now. That boy. Can't wait for baseball. CB. Appreciate you, Mace. Keep on coming. Keep them coming. Appreciate you too, my brother. Continue to be a great father, bro. We need more brothers who are great dads, bro. Everybody badmouths us as fathers, bro. We have uh, been said that black men are the best fathers in the world. Baseball Tuesday night, the chat. I love you. More Dolphin talk from now on in here, as I am now your biggest fan in here. Back to as usual in here. And we're going to get it right in Miami, finally. And I promise you, by the weekend of Thanksgiving next year in 2027, you will see a team that you guys going to go, oh my God, look at this team, especially on defense, where you're going to start getting excited again. And I'll make sure things are right. You got to follow my son Cam on IG, Mace. It's Cam Batten. Cam_Batten. Yeah, I'm going to put it in right now. Follow your kid. I definitely will, man. And everybody, have a good night. And I'll see you Tuesday night for baseball, the American League. Wednesday night, the National League. And then Thursday, opening day. And you'll be shocked who's going to be on the thumbnail. That's why I haven't put the thumbnail yet. And I have a lot to say about that team. Also, let me say one more thing about baseball real quick. Marlins will be competing for a wild card. You heard me right. Marlins will be competing for a wild card. Thank you, Chris. And I haven't spoke about the Raiders. Let me do it now. I promise I'm gone. Tremendous offseason. Got Max Crosby back and are still $45 million under the cap. And Dusty right now is losing his mind and is shocked that the Raiders are looking this good. And as far as the Dolphins go, we will turn it around beginning this year. I promise you. 6 to 8 wins this year. Don't listen to the quarterback fan who wants them to draft the quarterback in the top. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you that. Okay. Let me put my man's son. Let me do that right now while I'm live. Get his son up on IG. And watch this young man grow. Playing 7 on 7. Raiders will get better. Dolphins will get better. Tua, comeback player of the year. You heard it up here first. Let me put this young man in here right now. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it doesn't work. You know what? I got it. All right. Got that in. Appreciate everybody. You want to hang out, go to CK Moss's room, Moss Sports World. That's where 305, all those guys are right now. Definitely will, Chris. I will see you all Tuesday night for the American League preview. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. People in the clouds, especially you Dolphin fans. I appreciate you. And believe me, I'm back on. Good night, everybody. Chris, I'm doing that right now. You be good, bro. Good night, Melina. Sorry about Arsenal, sweetie. Good night, everybody. Love you. No problem.